Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So NC State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this run game.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Trying play action. Rush is on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They're setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here come the Irish back on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bob. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end and make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Carr. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space. Nice move there. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback on the keeper. He's loose.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page these last two drives. Obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical third down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. On the run, it's Love. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hendrickson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks, it's Pauling. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They're going to run it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. And they spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Back to throw. It's Carr. There's the pressure. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with the defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds a little space. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time, knocking it loose.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Fights off the defender. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job of reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Love. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 16 to Indiana.
Hand off from the shotgun.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. He'll keep it himself. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. And a quick shuffle pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Inside a minute to go here in the third. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Power football with the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Wolfpack to start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Caught over the middle, it's Rodgers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Got it behind the line, it's Rodgers. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Rodgers.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The run from the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out. It's a seam wide open. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Catch in the middle. It's Pauly. Gets away from one. He's got space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Boy, did they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Pushes for the goal line. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Rogers. Wolfpack will get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.